Well, hey there guys. This activity is called Flashy Shapes, and it's called that because we're going to have some fun with some geoboards. That's right, I'm simply going to flash up some images that you can make with your own geoboard, and then what you need to do is try and remember it and recreate it. But before we do that, let me explain in a little bit more detail. So on the very next slide, I'm going to show you a shape that you can make on your geoboard for around about 2 seconds. What you need to do is simply remember what the shape looks like and choose to do one of the following two things. That is, you can either remake the shape that I show you, or you can think of that shape, then translate it across one unit to the left, and then remake it. So you're not making exactly the same shape. Well, you are, but all you're doing is moving across to the left before you make it. Alright, let me show you what I mean. I'm going to put the next image up for 2 seconds. Then what you need to do is try and remember what it looks like and either recreate it or move it across one space to the left and then recreate that once you've moved it over. Let's see how you go. Alright, so remember, your aim is to either recreate the shape you've just seen or think about what that shape would look like if you moved the entire thing one unit over to the left and then recreate that version of the shape. Press pause now, and when you think you've got it, press play again to check your answer. Good luck. And there we go. This is what the shape would look like if you recreated the same shape that you saw before. But if you tried to recreate the shape by moving it across one unit to the left, well, this is what you get. Okay, well let's now have a look at the next shape, which of course is going to be that little bit harder. For this one, like we did before, you can either remake the following shape that's just about to pop up on your screen, or you can translate the shape one unit to the right and one unit down before remaking it. So that is, you either think of the shape that just pops up on your screen, or you think of that same shape, move it across one unit to the right and then one unit down, and then remake that shape from your memory. Are we ready? Let's go. Alright, now it's time to press pause and either recreate that shape or recreate that same shape but moved one unit to the right and one unit down. Remember when you're done to press play and check out your answer. How'd you go? Do you think you got the right answer? Alright, well let's now check out what the shape would look like if you recreated it. Or maybe you chose to translate that shape one unit to the right and one unit down. This is what it looks like. Did you get that one? Congratulations if you did. Alright, let's now have a look at the next shape. Once again, you can either choose to remake the following shape that I'm about to show you, or for this one, you can translate this shape 2 units up and 1 unit to the left before remaking it. I'll show you it now. Alright, don't forget, press pause, try and either remake that shape, or you can translate it 2 units up and 1 unit to the left and then recreate that version of the shape. Best of luck, and remember to press play when you think you've got it to check your answer. Welcome back. How do you think you went? Do you think you got it? Does it look like this? Well, maybe you chose to translate it 2 units up and 1 unit over to the left. Did it look like this? Congratulations if you got the correct answer. Alright, let's now have a look at the next version. So once again, you can either choose to remake the shape that I'm about to show you, or you can think of that same shape and think about what it would look like if you were going to reflect it vertically and then remake it. Are we ready? Let's check it out. Alright, once again, it's time now to press pause and have a go at either recreating that shape or think about what it would look like if you reflected it vertically and then recreate that shape. Don't forget to press play when you think you've got it and check out your answer. Welcome back. How'd you go? Do you think you got the right answer? Alright, well this is what the original shape looked like. And of course, if you reflected the shape vertically in your mind before doing it, this is what the shape would look like. How'd you go? Did you get either of those ones right? Congratulations once again if you did. If you feel like you need more of a challenge, let's go on to the next one. For the next shape, you can either choose to remake the shape that I'm about to show you, Or you can choose to think about what the shape would look like if you were to reflect it horizontally, and then you can remake that. Are we ready to check it out? Let's go. Once again, it's now time to press pause and have a go at remaking that shape. Or you can have a think about what this shape would look like if you reflected it horizontally and try and recreate this transformation of this shape. Best of luck, and remember to press play once you think you're done so we can check your answers out against what we've got. Welcome back again. How do you reckon you went? Do you think you got the right answer? Well, here we have the original shape. Did you get it? Maybe you went for the challenge. Let's have a look now at what the shape would look like if we reflected it horizontally. Did you get that one? Now this one I found quite hard when I tried to do it. Maybe you're a bit stronger than me in this area. Good on you if you are. Okay, so are you ready to up the ante once again? Well, let's have a look at the next shape. You can either choose to remake this shape, or you can choose to reflect the following shape horizontally in your head and then try and recreate it. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, it's time once again to press pause and have a go at trying to recreate this shape. Once again, you can either do this, or you can choose to give yourself the challenge and reflect it horizontally in your head before you try and recreate it. Best of luck, and let's see how you go. Don't forget to press play when you're done to check out your answer. Welcome back once again. How do you think you went? Do you reckon you got it this time? Well, let's check it out. Did you get it? Maybe you didn't get this version because you chose to go through and reflect it horizontally in your head before you recreated it. If that's so, this is what it looks like. If you managed to get this, that is a fantastic effort. Let's now have a look at the next shape. Once again, you can either choose to remake the shape that I'm about to show you, or in your mind you can rotate the shape 90 degrees clockwise and then try and remake it. Are we ready to check it out? Okay, once again, it's time to press pause and try and either recreate that shape or rotate it 90 degrees in your mind clockwise and then try and recreate this new version of this shape. Best of luck, and don't forget to press play when you think you're done to check out your answer. What do you think? Are they getting harder? Alright, well let's now have a look at what it would look like if you were to recreate the original shape. How'd you go? Did you get it right? Maybe you didn't because you rotated the shape 90 degrees in your head and tried to recreate that. Let's have a look at what that would look like. Did you manage to get that? Congratulations if you did. In fact, congratulations if you managed to get either one of those. They're both quite challenging. Alright, this one is our last shape to try and recreate. Let's see what we can do. You can either remake the following shape that I'm about to show you, or in your mind, you can rotate the following shape that I show you clockwise 90 degrees and then remake it. Do you think you're ready? Let's go. A triangle. It seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Well, if that's the case, in your mind, try and rotate it around 90 degrees and recreate the same shape. Press pause now, and when you think you've got it, press play and check out your answer. So what did you do? Did you go for the original triangle, or did you try and rotate it around 90 degrees? If you went for the original triangle, it looks like this. But if you rotated around 90 degrees in your mind before recreating it, then you would have got something that hopefully looked like this. And there you go, guys. That is the Flashy Shapes activity by playing with geoboards. Congratulations on making it this far.